I'm gonna preface this by saying that I know two things about DMC2. The first is that it is apparently terrible. A lot of DMC fans tell you to just skip this one. So if we're part of the way through this and I am not vibing with it, that's why. Like that, and we never come back to it. I've probably skipped it. Just skip this one as code for secretly the best one, right? Maybe there are some instances where that's the case. I don't think that's the case here.
You called?
Till next time, son of Sparta.
What? Okay. Okay. They've changed how the attacks work, maybe. Yeah, okay. I can't delay my attack to get a new kind of... Oh, no. Oh, no. They are relying entirely on the control stick to determine what my combo is. Oh, that jump. That's actually so much worse than before. Wow. I like the environment so far. It's a little empty, but... Enemies? I like the enemy designs. I like the skeletons cut like cotton cages. I'm gonna be honest, that felt really unsatisfying in comparison to the DMC1 like fights. This is still Devil May Cry, I see. The camera is still bad. Oh. This thing. Okay, that wasn't even remotely what I was trying to... Can I just interact with it? Recovers a large amount of the devil trigger gauge. Oh, that's just a person's face in the middle of it. Like, I know, like, they tend to, like, distort them a little bit. They tend to be, like, really distorted people faces. But that one just looks like a headshot of a woman in the middle of it. I can't help but notice, we've been given no context at all. Like, why is Dante here? Like, what's he doing? Oh. Okay, still no context then. Sure.
It sure took him a while to find this place. Oh, you have arrived, son of Sparta.
Why did the house explode?
You knew him?
You see, there's a man who's transformed our land into a demon's paradise. His name is Arius. And although he is the president of an international public corporation, he uses the demon power. Please, deal with Arius and his master for us.
Looks like it's your lucky day.
I'm beginning to understand, actually, what people are talking about. Like Dante wouldn't do that, right? Like the DMC1 Dante would not do that, I feel. Yeah, Trish or whatever her name is. I've already forgotten. I've literally already forgotten her name. Speaking of, where is she? She was with Dante at the end of the first game, so where is she, right? Anyways, it is just so much more satisfying to do the like attack space attack kind of, you know, like combat flow, rather than having to pay attention to what direction I'm pushing the control stick in. It just makes the game feel more button mashy than anything else, I think. Bats? Oh, the Belmonts could never. Light a blue flame, and the way will be opened. What am I looking at? What? What? Oh? I don't get it. Is this on a time limit? What is happening? I did it? What? What was the puzzle there? Break orbs? What? You know, DMC1 had finally trained out the need to continuously mash buttons in me in these games. You know, like, it is the only game I've ever played that has overcome that. And now DMC2 wants to put it right back into me. Locations have been rather not striking visually. Yeah. Okay, like, every environment has been the same color. It's all been this, like kind of brown tan. Oh? Okay. Okay, that's a sick enemy design. Goat leg. Okay, he went down just as easy as everything else. And I've got that one soft blocked on the ceiling. Look, okay, I get it. I know that it's the first level, but come on. Okay. What? That did not give me any form of tutorial. It just... If I did not know that that was a devil trigger form, I would have been just shit out of luck and standing there wondering, what? Look, I don't want to be immediately negative on this thing, you know? But the game isn't exactly giving me a lot of confidence right now. Oh? Oh. I almost thought something exciting would be happening. My mistake. Oh! A boss? Oranguera? Oh, you cannot be serious with this gun damage. Ow. That barely dealt any damage. Oh, the dogs got up. Just like I thought they would. Those aren't dogs. Those are like monkey things. Okay, I like how Dante, like, keeps running up walls and shit. I'm never telling him to do that intentionally, but... God, the guns are crazy. It doesn't even look like Dante, right? Like, I'm not crazy for thinking that. First thing I thought upon seeing his mugshot launcher was, fuck happened to him? Yeah, exactly. It's like not Dante. I don't know who this is, but I'm not playing as Dante. God, he controls weird in this game. That was a whole blue orb I just found. Not even a shard, like a whole one. Chronic Dante has a condition called chronic parkour. That is kind of what it feels like. Anytime you hit B anywhere, if you're near a wall, Dante will start to parkour on it. Which, look, I really appreciate the improvements to the dodge button. Can we not attach it to other random shit? Okay. Up the wall, maybe? Something up here? Okay. Oh, okay. There's a blue orb up here. Okay. Right next to the road, there's a whole blue orb. Up that cliff that took me forever, a fragment. Who designed this? Literally just switch these two. What? Platforming here is cute, if nothing else. It's less frustrating than DMC1's platforming, I suppose. So far, anyways. Can I read this sign? No. DMC1 would have let me read that sign. Just saying. Oh, goody. Another boss unceremoniously chucked at me. You can barely distinguish these levels from one another. Yeah. DMC1, at the very least, it had the excuse where, like, we were exploring one castle. You know? So, like, the fact that it, it felt like one big, long stage was, like, cool. Because the castle itself, like, it provided a variety of environments for sure. And then it had a lot of, like, connective tissue that was kind of holding the game together to an extent, aesthetically. And here, it feels like it's all those, like, mid-hallways. God, that was so easy. Who even was that? Look, there's, like, an art to DMC1's bosses. Motorcycle? The bosses in DMC1, like, yeah, they repeated a lot, but that's because they were, like, repeat characters we were interacting with. I don't know who that was. Shotgun. Nice. Okay, that should have been cool. I, like, still don't really know what we're doing, though. Oh, these guys are, like, bosses. Just what we needed is more bosses that I don't have any context for or understand. This level is really reminding me of, what is that game called? Darksiders? Yeah, Darksiders is like a weird, like God of War clone. Oh my god, wait, he's a normal enemy now. How many health bars does this thing have? Alright, fine. Oh, it has like 4. That's awesome. We fought this boss 2 missions ago, by the way. Dante or just Dante. I know there's Dante. Dante is the one from the reboot. You're like fucking with me, right? I had to jump over the truck. Visually, nothing led me to think that I'd have to... Is that a tank? Oh, there's multiple of them, I think. Can it even attack me? What can I really even say? Cool. Yeah, no, I refuse to believe anyone looked at that before it launched. Normally when I say that a game is untested, right? It's in response to the game being broken and buggy and like a nightmare to play. Okay. But like genuinely, I don't know if this game was finished before launch. Was that good? Did I want to fall down here? I don't know where I'm going anymore. Okay, cool. How did DMC2 manage to make that feel lame? Yeah, no, Dante himself isn't actually doing anything. You're right. He's like, you know, he's dodging out of the way, but he isn't, like, Danteing, you know? Where's the flock off Featherface? Where's the fun Dante quips and the one-liners and the... Where's, like, him, you know, yelling dumb stuff all the time and... Look, okay, I'm used to female characters disappearing part of the way through this game, but genuinely, just give him someone to play off of. God, that was... It's dead. Hello? God, could you just die? There, it's done. Oh! Another one! I need a moment. I need a moment. Oh, awesome. Please don't tell me these infinitely spawn. It's one of my least favorite game design tropes. If the only way you can make a segment hard is by giving me, like, an infinite number of enemies to fight while I'm trying to do something else, don't do that. Make the section fun. Like, actually. You see this a lot with puzzles in like, action adventure games, where instead of... Oh my god. This is, like, horrible. Like, actually. This is the worst the platforming has ever been. I can't actually get Dante to do anything I want him to. Or I would, like, actually want him to, you know? I can't get him to do this. It is counterintuitive. It is super counterintuitive. The way that that works is in order... Okay, Dante has two double jumps. He has a double jump, like a normal double jump, and a wall jump. And the wall jump goes higher than the normal double jump, but they're mutually exclusive. So the way that I actually get Dante to make that fucking jump is I hold the control stick in the direction I want him to go after the double jump, and hope that I am close enough to that wall, which notably is curved, and because the camera is at a fixed angle, I don't actually know how close he is to the wall. What if Castlevania 3 was bad? I think we're looking at it, actually. Oh my god. Oh, now it gets a boss health bar that's the same length as its normal one. Look, in DMC1, even when the enemies weren't spawning, right, the maps were more interesting. There was more stuff to do in them, obviously. But they weren't just hallways. Oh, I like the building warping. That's cool. Oh? Yeah, no, I appreciate a lot of the actual gameplay improvements here. Even if I think that there's still a lot of work to be done. Please remove the parkour system and never, ever, and I mean ever, make me jump ever again. Is that a setup for another boss fight? Oh! Oh! What the fuck hit me, though? Gotta remember I have Devil Trigger more often. Dude, this is such a cool setup for a boss. Why is the gameplay of it sauceless? What? Cool. That's it? I'm sorry, how many fucking boss fights have we had in the last... What, we've done 4 chapters tonight? How many fucking boss fights have there been? Like 4? It's that guy, the helicopter, the monkey, and, like, the tentacle lady. Wait a minute. My brain just processed that. How did we fucking get here? Like there was like that cutscene with like the chopper, but like what? Yeah, no, like how the fuck did we get here? What? This feels like a game that is unfinished. Like textbook unfinished. Like not all of the cutscenes are in the game. And the dialogue like is still being written. So it's not here yet, you know? When was the last spoken line? I think literally last stream. I don't think we've had dialogue yet today. I don't know. I don't know where I was even going with it. Oh, I can't even pick that up. I bought one. Dude, come on. Another gold orb. Did that actually give me 2? No. It deleted it. It just got rid of it. I don't have to experience the gameplay quirks. Instead, I'm just waiting for the next vaguely interesting thing to happen. Yeah, literally. I trust me, as the streamer, I want something to talk about, and DMC2 was giving me nothing. Nothing! Where are we, also? Like, I know we were talking about, like, oh, how the fuck did Dante get here? Where is here? What's the significance of me being here? Give me anything. Give me anything to work off of. I am begging you. Ugh. Cool. Yep, blood goat. Yep. I can't jump off of it early. If I can't jump off of the elevator early, why did you spawn the enemies before I got off of the elevator? I'm, like, surprised every time I walk through a door and the chapter doesn't immediately end. We're going to an oil field? Why? Fuck it. Devil Trigger, why not? Gotta make the game fun somehow. This isn't working. This isn't making the game more fun. Excuse me? This is, but why does the game want me to wait through all of this? I know it's not building up to anything cool. You know, the missions in DMC1 felt like they all had a purpose. It felt like, you know, I was making my way through that, you know, that like big, you know, haunted mansion, like palace of tricks and stuff, you know? DMC2's missions feel like time filler. They feel like they're wasting my time to make the playtime of the game longer. That can't be where you end that cutscene. Oh, was he gonna say something? Is he gonna say something? Come on.
Well, what have we here?
We have dialogue!
Do you have to ask?
Maybe another time.
3 lines! We got 3 lines! Look, okay, I don't want to be standing here spamming the guns all the time. They're like fine when they're part of a balanced moveset that like you know, when they feel just like another tool in my arsenal. In this game, they just feel like the arsenal. There's never a moment to attack him. Just like, if I get in close, he's just gonna do that, right? Yeah. This is so fucking lame. Cool. He's dead. The factory has started to collapse. An alert can be heard, which means that this building may explode at any moment. 12 minutes to finish this chapter. That drop did feel like DMC, that's true. This mission's got a little bit of the sauce. You know, it's got a little bit. Okay. Oh? Vendetta, a decorative sword that is like Death's Scythe. I own a physical copy of DMC3 because I found it for very cheap. What the fuck? Why am I sliding? This is like untested, right? Like a human being did not test this before it was put onto the disc and sold. This music is very Shadow the Hedgehog. Not like the good songs from that soundtrack though, like the like kind of more bland ones like Westopolis. What? Am I supposed to... Missile launcher. Okay. Is that... Oh. Huh? And that let out? What? Why did going through the fan lead out of the building? Huh? That was a door. What? Oh, I can equip that. Sure, let's enhance it. Let's see if it's any good. This feels identical, and Wow. It's the same sword, but has more damage. Cool. Awesome. Thank you, Dante. God, it has the exact same moveset. It has the exact same fucking moveset. Oh my god, it has the exact same fucking moveset. This is a step above what we were getting. Still. What? What? Camera. Is this a moth? Whoa! I didn't even get a chance to respond to that. You know, you'd think with how far away this is, like the camera is from Dante, it would, I don't know, not be positioned like an insane person's running it. I don't know how I didn't get eaten there. So like that was a completely pointless aside. The game sucked me into the vomit dimension for no reason. Trish, you know, Trish actually, it's super smart. Dante was like, hey, I'm going to do this thing. And she's like, you have fun with that. I'll be here. Not doing that. Because that sounds like a waste of time. And she you know, she's right. She's so right. She shouldn't be here. Was the game going to tell us who Lucia is? No! Of course not! Yeah, no, she's just not in the game. She shows up at the beginning and, like, that's it. This underground crypt looks like a bathroom in, like an Indian restaurant. You know? Like, I feel like I should be seeing a sign for the men's room back here. Oh, the men's room's looking pretty bad, actually. Spaghetti factory bathroom, yeah! Rip those guys, I guess. I can't get Dante to land on top of this. Even though I'm like 90% sure that's what I have to do. Awesome. I promise, I'm trying my damnedest. Dante, please. Orb. What? Ah, shit. They trapped me in the orb dimension. Why is this place a box? What? Ow. Bulwark. Like, but who is that, though? Dude, it's Bulwark. Don't tell me you don't know. Oh, yeah, Bulwark. Of course. Yeah, naturally. Very famous DMC character with lots of context behind his existence. Bulwark. Yep. What? I'm like not sure I understand. Oh, it's the skull dimension. Of course, naturally. Like what though? This is confusing. Spatially? I like don't understand. I genuinely don't get it. Whatever the game wants me to understand about what's happening right now, I'm not picking it up. I'm not getting it. You know what? I'm feeling we stop for the night. I'm feeling actually we stop. I'll watch a walkthrough. I'll figure out what to do about this boss. I'm feeling we stop for the night. I'm a little done. I'm a little done with it. What is this? Genuinely, what is this? Okay, this appears to be working.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Yes. Now we can stop Arius's ambition.
Whatever.
But
Whatever.
actually, I do not deserve this power.
What? Hold on. Wait, what the fuck was she looking for?
Bring this
Cup?
to Mathieu for me.
Oh, okay. I mean, this guy does try to attack me. That's something. Oh, cool. Ads. Yep. Awesome. Love that. I don't think any DMC1 boss summons ads. Ever. Oh, down he goes. Like, there's bosses with ads baked into the fight at certain points, right? But they feel like more well considered, you know? Like, there's things like the blob and the skull dimension that just kind of feel, I don't know, more naturally included in the game. This game loves to just drop ads into the middle of completely unrelated fights.
It seems you have obtained the final arcana.
What?
It's from your daughter.
What?
What are you doing, Granny?
There is one more thing I need to ask of you.
Did I, like,
son
miss
of Sparta.
several
My
cutscenes?
daughter went to face Arius all by herself. Please, take these and save Lucia.
If it's heads.
What? I think the devs missed several cutscenes, yeah.
Your lucky streak continues, Granny.
This is not Dante. 1. What the fuck did she mean, final arcana? I didn't know we were looking for arcana. That was a cup. What? 2. Why is Dante still flipping the coin to decide things? What's wrong with him? Dante wouldn't do that. Alright, mission 13. Oh, and now we're here?
That man is going to bring me the arcana shortly. You will live to see that.
What are the arcanas? Like, what are they, though? What?
That's just a piece of crap.
Oh,
This
Here's
is
another
not...
3 for you.
This is not fucking real. This is not fucking real. Am I playing the wrong story first? Was I supposed to
Crap like
start
that
with
doesn't
Lucia?
interest me. But your swan song will.
He literally just handed these objects to this man. Okay, this is Arius. Okay, we've seen an enemy with 4 health bars once. Ever. Oh. Okay. I don't really know. Okay. You know, yeah, I'm happy for the attempt. I'd rather have some dialogue than literally nothing for an entire stream again. Okay, I gotta admit, I like the teleporting to the different spots and doing fun stuff. I'm not a fan that this is another, like, ad slot fest, but there's potential here for a good villain. I just feel like half of this game's cutscenes were left on the cutting room floor.
I must obtain the power of Argosax.
Who the fuck is
I
Argosax?
cannot transcend all living things.
Too easy.
What?
You cannot win. Someone is holding you.
Forget about me. Kill Arius.
Don't worry. I've got you.
What? You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I left this with more questions than answers, you know? Also, that whole chapter was 1.5 minutes long.
Why did you save me? I was created.
Again?
Him.
They're doing
hero
this
has a
again?
weakness.
But the ritual was activated because of me.
There's still time.
We have until the sun is completely eclipsed. But how are you going to enter the building? The entrance is...
Where there's a will, right?
Okay, Devil May Cry team. You may not know this. There's a concept in writing where you set things up before they're important, so the narrative feels cohesive. And it doesn't feel like characters are just spewing nonsense at each other the entire time. Which is what is happening right now. More lights will open the door to the future and the past. Okay, this sounds like a little bit of a puzzle stage, like DMC1 used to have. You know, we haven't played her story yet, but like, I'm actually really confident in calling her Dollar Store Trish. At least from what I've seen so far. They gave her the same fucking backstory. Lest we forget, Dante saved Lucia. Yeah, like... Or not Lucia, Trish. Dante already... Like, yeah. No, it's just not him. You know, I couldn't find a source on the "this is a guy who stole Dante's coat" thing. But you know what? I believe... Am I back at the beginning of the... Was that pointless? Did I do all of that for no reason? Just what I wanted. A giant fucking stage to get lost in. That was kind of fun in DMC1, you know? Because the stage itself was designed to be fun. This is the beginning of the game again. This is the first level. Again. But now I have to, like... do it again. There's not anything new here. Cool. I literally was mashing the dodge button. Dante seems to have, like, Dark Souls style, like, input buffering. That guy gets iframes when he starts to skitter away from you. Like, you see what I'm doing, right? I'm holding the control stick in one direction. And the second I hit the attack button, Dante turns around to face an enemy that is 5 miles away from him, rather than the one that is literally right next to him. This really is like if Shadow the Hedgehog was bad. You know, It's weird. I gotta agree. Even though I am, you know, notably Shadow the Hedgehog, the game's biggest hater, that game is so much more engaging than this one could ever even hope to be. It has, like, level design and, like, mission objectives. And a story that is more present. It's not any more comprehensible, but it is more present. Again? I mean, like for real? I don't know what to say anymore. I got nothing. Yeah, no! Where the fuck is the banter? Wait, these two should be fucking riffing on each other. Right? Oh, his moveset's also so toned down. Like, that's not dealing an eighth of my health every time, you know? He's also affected by the guns this time, which was a property saved only for the non-boss variants of Phantom in DMC1. It made Phantom, like, such an engaging boss fight. You had to learn when to go in. Now, if I wanted to, I could literally just stand back and kill him with my guns. Okay, bye, Phantom. See you in DMC3, probably. Why did he do that? What was wrong with him? Why did he turn into glass? Oh my god, this game is really a disaster. Oh, thank god it's over. Oh, get me out of here. Get me the fuck out of here. Oh my god. Chaos ripens as the hunter runs towards the sky. I thought I just went into the ground. What? Why am I in a building? I went into hell, and this certainly looks a lot like corporate America. Maybe it's gonna give me the bad ending? Who knows? Okay. Why did it do that? Sacrilege. This will generate distortion and bring the world closer to the demon world. Did I want that? I don't think I wanted that to happen, though. Okay, now it looks better. It looks cooler, I guess. Oh. The way the camera's twisting is a little bit odd. Oh, this guy again. He's letting me up close again. I'm gonna make that his problem. There we go. This guy was just really easy. But who was that? It's like they're trying to do DMC, like, 1 again. But they're doing it, like, in the most bafflingly, like incompetent way possible. They're like, oh yeah, DMC1 had, like, a girl that was made by the main villain who Dante saves, and it has a guy who follows Dante around in a suit of armor and beats him up. So we're just gonna do both of those things, and we're going to put zero effort into either of them. What? Can someone explain what the fuck just happened? I love... Dante looks at everything like that. in this game, and I don't know why.
Just die.
That's the banter. Cool. Done. I don't remember either of these characters' names. Why did we give him the objects that we weren't supposed to give him, by the way? Why did Dante do that? This is Dante's fault.
Now, I'll absorb his power. I will become an all-powerful immortal. What? What's going on?
Is there a problem?
You!
Jesus.
Is that the medallia? You
Oh.
switched them?
A false coin for a false god.
Why did you... Okay.
Showtime.
That's what the coin was for this whole fucking time, by the way. That plot twist. Ow. Please let me out of the corner. Thank you. That was pretty fucking miserable. This is a terrible boss. This is a really bad boss fight, yeah. Okay. He's like over here somewhere. Yeah, okay. Get that Dante quotes the UI before the fight starts with showtime. You know, that's nice.
My life! I was going to be the king of this world!
King? Yeah. Here's your crown.
There's Dante.
You defeated
No, we're not at the end.
Arius. There's just one thing left. Kill me. Kill me and everything will be over. I thought I was a descendant of the clan that protects Videmarly. The ones who have the blood of the devils.
What?
But the truth is, I was created by Arius. I could become a monster and attack the humans at any time. Now, kill me. It's your job to hunt devils.
Dollar Store Trish strikes back. This is a neat visual, I suppose.
What? The ritual was incomplete. But the door to the demon world is... Wait. What are you doing?
My job is hunting devils.
Once you enter the demon world, you may never be able to return.
For the PS2, yeah, the lighting here is
I'll
actually pretty impressive.
I'm expendable. You don't need to worry about me. I'm happy if I can die like a human.
No. Devils never cry.
But
You fucking said it again.
Let's leave it to fate. Heads, I go. Tails, you go.
Fucking coin flip nonsense again.
See you around.
don't you want to hear the story about Sparta from Mathieu?
I know. He did the same thing. Hold on to my coin, Lucia.
What the fuck? It's like an amalgamation of all the game's bosses. Argosax the Chaos. Ow. Fucking excuse me? That did, like, basically my whole health bar. That's the bird from the first game. Wait. Okay, we got one head down, it looks like. Okay, there goes the second one. I don't really want to be in front of him because he can do that to me. Which gets me way too low. Is that it? Is he gone? I feel like even with all this space, this boss is like kind of terrible. That looks like he's dying. Well, I didn't get an achievement. I'm just so tired. Motto Monogatari 1 for the Genesis? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Their gender got trans. That shit feels really cheap. All of their attacks feel really cheap. Okay, we're done. At least they seem somewhat aware of the situation they put you in, yeah. He was, pretty beatable at low HP. I just had to use the tools I had pretty properly, which is fine. That wasn't a terrible final boss. At least that phase wasn't. The phase before it was awful. But, you know, the boss right before it's good. Or the boss right after it's good. This guy. Oh.
Let's go all the way to hell.
What? Where the fuck did he get the motorcycle? Whatever, we're done. Total results. Was that actually the ending? That was the fucking ending? That was it? No, no. I set down my controller and it immediately scrolled down to DMC3. Oh, I see, because it was using the mouse. It's like it's trying to help me. It's sending me like suggestions. It's like, oh, you should. You don't want to play more of that. Here's the good one. There it is. These aren't worth very much. At the beginning of Dante's story, they showered me in these, and here, well, nothing. Am I missing something? Where are the enemies? This is the Lucia story. It's not done. Good luck. We gave you a little area to run around in and to try her moves out. We did not finish the game. Goodbye. That was Devil May Cry 2. So wait, this is where she starts, right? It's like right here. I follow the path immediately forward. I find no enemies. No enemies and a door that can only be opened by beating enemies. I'm not crazy, right? Like, this is weird. Is there anything here? What? This is the first fucking mission. What do you mean? Do I have to get hit by the door? Do I have to go get hit by it? Obviously. You know, in all of DMC1, they every time they expect me to do that, the door is red, so that I know immediately that I need to approach that door in order to break the seal on it. And throughout the entire Dante disc, I don't think they make me do that once. I've been playing as Lucia for 5 minutes, and I'm already completely flabbergasted in ways that I didn't know I could be. What do you think the design documents for DMC2 actually looked like? I'm imagining, like, half of it is, like, scratched out with pen. It contains, like, developers fighting in the margins. What the fuck? Why did these guys occasionally just make that sound? That's the third time we've caught them making that noise. The first page of the design documents is actually Hideki Kamiya's Capcom resignation letter. Also, isn't this girl, like, Lucia, isn't she supposed to be, you know, at her grandmother's house when it explodes or whatever? Are we gonna wrap back around to that? Stronger dagger? One of the holy relics that were... Oh, hey! This is one of the things that, what's-his-name ends up getting. Oh, she's just teleported here. Okay.
Did you obtain the other Arcanus, my dear?
Oh my god. Yep, this is the cutscene that explains what these are. And it's only in Lucia's story.
Now we have only one piece remaining. I believe that it is in the ruin.
I know.
So they just deliberately don't explain anything to Dante. Got it. So when the time comes, Dante literally just hands the objects over to the guy. And the guy never, like, checks them either. He gets fooled by them. Well, we're in the city now. This is something that Dante had to... Is that a new enemy type? Lucia was literally holding out on us. Dante never gets to fight these. It's something new! Nothing over here. The tanks, my beloved! Oh shit, other enemies? To complement the tank? Two other enemies to complement the tank. Anyways, time to get my S rank. God, it just settles back in, you know, what I'm like signing myself up for. Okay, so like there's like this thing up in the, like the big, like in the center of the room, this big like tablet thing that never came up when playing as Dante, not even once. You know, it reminds me strangely of Indiana Jones. When I watched those movies as a kid, I like didn't understand. Like, I kept getting confused because they kept changing the women in each movie out. And I was like too young to realize that was the movies kind of treating the female characters as replaceable. So I was just like, I can't keep track. I thought Indiana Jones was dating this one girl. Where'd she go? I don't even know if this is the direction I'm supposed to be going. I kind of doubt it, but... Okay. No, that was progress. What? Evil heart. I hate it when I walk outside and suddenly I have an evil heart. A demon stone that will absorb the possessor's power. Oh, I'm getting, like, health drained. How the fuck do I get rid of that? Okay, how do I get this fucking demon heart out of my inventory? Honestly, playing DMC2 kinda seems like a horrible idea that I wouldn't recommend to anyone. I have never met someone who's positive on DMC2. Never. It's just not something I've ever encountered. You know, more power to them if they like the game. Oh, okay, it's gone. Goodbye, evil heart. Won't miss you. Thank God we got that. You know... Thank God it flew into me. You know, I've played a lot of very bad game sequels in my time. Or game sequels that are considered pretty bad by a lot of people. And I typically do see at least some positive discussion of whatever the game is, you know? I see people talking positively about Dark Souls 2 sometimes. I've seen people talking positively about, like, Metroid 2, the Game Boy one, not the remakes. Honestly, include me in that group. I actually kind of like that game. You see people talking about, you know, about, like, I don't know, Zelda 2 is another kind of divisive one. Castlevania 2 I've even seen defense of. But I've never seen it with this. Metroid 2 is a pretty solid game. I'm not gonna say it's like the best thing ever. What the fuck is that sound? Why does this game's audio just do that sometimes? Oh, hey, it's one of those guys. They are 2 for 2 on having that man be around that helicopter and shattering him into a bunch of pieces. Did we not just see that? Complete with like the same graphical glitch both times.
Well, it appears that the defect is back.
Defect?
You are my creation.
Liar! Mathieu is my mother.
She merely found you when you were about to be disposed of, and then raised you as a soldier. Is that what you consider to be a mother?
No! I don't believe you.
Look.
Oh.
You have the mark on your shoulder. Proof that you're a mannequin.
Oh,
Kai,
she's like not even.
that is your real name. Now.
Oh shit, this
give
is
me
Kingdom
your
Hearts.
powers. With them, my power will be complete, and I will become like the immortal Argosax. I will achieve absolute wisdom and transcend all. The world is already warped. Everything that belongs to the devils will eventually revert to its original form. Even you will betray your upbringing and turn on the humans. Accept it.
Okay. Sure. Oh. You know, this is probably the last thing I was expecting, actually. I was expecting, like, a boss fight against him. No. Camera. We've talked about this. This isn't an acceptable position for the main character to be in. The far bottom left of my screen is, not a good place to put her. You know, dodging was definitely faster on Dante. I don't know if it's faster on Lucia. Also, where am I?
I was created? That's why I have this ability.
Oh shit, a blue orb in the background.
Someday I'll attack humans. I have to go.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, that feels terrible. Please don't make me fight anything underwater. Oh. Oh. I'm already dreading this. The camera is not built for this. And even then, I feel like it's not really trying. Did he damage that pillar? I actually can't tell. Is this boss just standing around and waiting for me to be able to hit him? Okay, am I fucking missing something? I don't have a dodge button, by the way. So, like, the second he starts to do that, it's fucking over for me. Why did that make the camera do that? Does the game know this is a boss arena? Oh? He knocked a pillar over? You think maybe I have to get him to knock them all over or something? This kind of blows. This is really bad, actually. Like, how do I fucking avoid that? Oh, there's another pillar collapse. There's another one. I would rather fight Crystal Skull Orb Lightning. DMC2 Tate Obesu. I got nothing. The guides have nothing. Everything has nothing for me. I'm like actually convinced that this boss fight was not tested. Because it really says a lot when something gets to have the honorable title of a worst thing in DMC2. But you know what? I think he's earned it. Why did he just let me do that? This would be a terrible boss if he was targetable at all times. And he isn't. I love how he just randomly decided to let me deal over half of his health. Yeah, alright. Sure. Whatever. Can I interact with this? Reflect my power. What? Yeah, it gave me like a split second to react. And then it was like, fuck you. Fireball time. Combat! Yeah, no, we wouldn't want Lucia's campaign being, good. It's actually explicitly in the game's few remaining design documents. Don't let it be good. Under no circumstances is the player to have fun. You know, this... Oh, never mind. Actually, never mind. I take it back. I'm sorry. I almost complimented this game's platforming. Through proxy of calling the platforms pretty, but never mind. They were intended for me to jump on, and thus they were adversaries. Are we finally getting dialogue out of the skeleton guy? Never mind. Sorry. I assumed. Whoa, he almost hit me there.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Yes. Now we can stop Arius's ambition.
Whatever.
But actually,
Whatever. But I think it's safe to say that Dante Devil May Cry 2 sucks. Just as a character, as a whole.
For a defect, you show promise. But did you really think you could deceive me? Have you come back to me, Kai?
I'm Lucia. Don't call me Kai.
Then why did you come here? Let me guess. You seek my death.
Die!
Okay, sure. Oh, he has an animation for getting into position. That's funny.
You lose, Kai. That man is going to bring me the Arcana shortly. You will live to see that.
How did he know that? How did he know Dante was a moron? They never establish what these fucking things are. By the way. I mean, like, you know, I think they're based off of, like, Arcana suits. But they never establish, like, what those things are. Right? Like, there's no connection to the world here. I don't know what the role of these objects are.
Mother.
Yes, it is true that we are not tied by blood. But our ties are bound by history and experience, which is much deeper than blood. Now go. Everything I know, I have passed on to you. You are my daughter.
Thank you, Mother.
Why did she switch targets? I hit no buttons. And she turned around. What? Well. Forward, I guess. Oh. Could they, really? They did this twice. They really could never think of a proper segue into this boss.
You fool. Everyone is destined to die.
That is the dumbest fucking line I've ever heard. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. I'm like, these guys aren't the worst boss in the game. No, that goes to the fish. They're lacking a little something. I'm not really sure how to describe what they're lacking, but they are lacking. Okay, he's dead. Oh my god. We cannot fit a goat in here, guys. How is it still spawning more? We've arrived at the top. You're fucking with me. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's where a boss fight happens between Dante and what's his name. But I'm not gonna complain. That boss fight was ass, so. How did
Defeated
we get down here?
Arius.
Why have her go up to
There's just one
Arius's
thing left.
office if... Yeah, they also skipped his best voice performance.
Dante.
Did he ever tell her his name?
Arius?
Oh?
It seems I have to finish him off myself.
Okay, we get a completely different final boss. I don't even, like, want to use my Devil Trigger gauge. Like, it doesn't seem worth it yet. This dude is pathetic, actually. He does less damage than Phantom does in DMC1. Like, during his first encounter. Oh, we get dialogue. This guy had the most fun out of anyone in the cast.
Dante told me. Devils Never cry.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, oh! Alright. Arius Argosax. Okay. Yeah, good job, Dante. You really did beat Argosax. Anyways. Oh, that was nasty. Oh, it poisons. I wasn't expecting the final boss to poison. God, he's just really awkward. I can't imagine there's a phase 3. That looks a lot like there will not be a phase 3. I haven't been getting, like, any achievement pops, actually.
My dear. I am sure that he will return. Everything is just as it was with Sparta.
Oh my.
What is it, my dear?
Both sides are heads.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Tails, you go.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It tricked me. That macho.
I hate Dante. Was he just carrying this novelty two-headed coin around with him this whole time for this fucking weird coin flip bit? And yeah, there's the credits. What do you want me to say? This game is fucking awful. This was really bad. I was not expecting it to be this bad. Like, I don't think this game did particularly anything right. The story was incomprehensible for 99% of the game, with only a few, like, actually solid cutscenes. There was maybe 2 good boss fights in the whole thing. And honestly, they were at the end of both discs, and I'm not counting Dante's phase 1 either. A good portion of the combat in the game ranged from really boring to downright awful. One of the better ways I have to describe how I feel about this game as opposed to Devil May Cry 1 is, hypothetically, if I am out and about and I'm game hunting, as I do, and I encounter an original PS2 copy of Devil May Cry, I might consider purchasing it, you know? If the game's like $15, you know, I might go for it. I might be like, okay, sure. Yeah, I'll buy DMC. And then, you know, I might give it another playthrough, and I'd probably enjoy it. If I saw DMC2, I'd go, oh, ew. And then put it back, and probably not even look at the price tag. This was terrible. This was genuinely terrible. Oh, post-credits. No.
My job is hunting devils. Devils never cry. I know. He did the same thing.
But Sparta did come back.
No sound effect for that? Really? Where the fuck was Trish? Is this game like an alternate DMC1? Did DMC1 not happen in this universe? Is this like an alt-universe Dante and Trish?